Winter in the Wasatch is supposed to be simple. Cold temperatures, frozen waterfalls, ice tools doing what ice tools were designed to do. However, this year, none of that happened. Instead of ice, we have bear chaos and a group of climbers who refuse to accept reality. Dry tooling is what adaptation looks like. It looks wrong, and somehow it feels exactly right. Instead of screaming barfies, you deal with screaming forearms, and in the end of the day, feel like you did 20 sets of pull-ups. A few weeks ago, I started working on a route called Santeria, which is one of those climbs that looks reasonable until you're actually on it. It is one of the harder mixed routes in Utah, and a video about its first ascent by Scott Adamson is an absolute gem. After a few attempts, I started to see some progress, but not I'm about to send the NAR kind of progress, more like I understand exactly why this is so fucking hard kind of progress. I knew that if I really wanted to climb it, I'd have to make it a priority, memorize every move and every sequence. Which sounds great in theory, except I easily get bored working established routes. So instead of committing to that, I did what any reasonable climber would do. I avoided the problem entirely and bolted a new route next to it. The idea was simple: find something steep, sustained, and hard enough to be a stepping stone to Santeria, not hard enough to destroy morale, and so that we could pretend it was a side project. Somewhere between an M9 and an M12, which is a very scientific stepping stone range. After bolting it solo, I came back with my friend Sean to work out the moves and hang the draws. And almost immediately, it felt harder than desired.
How hard do you think this is?
How hard do I think this is?
Yeah.
I know.
How long do you think it will take us?
The rest of my life.
So one of the things that I'm really proud about this route is that I placed this first bolt by hand drilling from a stance. This counts as a stance, right? In hand drilling with a power drill. Some of the moves took multiple tries just to link. Others felt like they require a level of coordination I don't usually bring to the crag. It was hard to imagine climbing it clean anytime soon. But it was after only one attempt, which is usually a good sign. After a rest day, we came back, and somehow, against all expectations, I climbed it clean, Sean climbed it clean, and our friend George climbed it clean too. First ascent all around, on a day that was way too nice for how hard we were trying. I called it the Heretic Anthem because the route exists mainly as a refusal to focus on the thing we're supposed to be doing. It is one of Slipknot's heaviest songs, but underneath the chaos, the message is actually very clear and simple. Rejection of imposed authority, expectations, and manufactured meaning. Not a rebellion for attention, more like rebellion because the system itself feels dishonest. The only downside is that now this route is done, and all that's left is to go back to Santeria. But at least when we do, we'll have another fun route to warm up on, or get absolutely trashed on. Fun, safe, pumpy. Give this route a try while the holds are still intact.